All right, we're here. We got the proud owners of an 8x20 Incred-I-Box off-grid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure do.
And when I always ask everybody, when did you start hearing about us? How did you find out about us? And then
that'd be
your
her.
journey.
That'd be me.
All right.
Obviously, I did all the talking into about 7-8 years ago when you first all started.
Really?
Yeah, I was looking
Wow.
for the cheapest place and cheapest people that work with people, and
Yeah.
y'all popped up on Google.
7 or 8 years ago.
Yep.
Your life must have been different 7, 8 years ago.
It was, yeah. My son
You
was.
didn't have him, did you?
No, well,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Was you around?
Yeah, I was around.
Yeah.
I was around.
He looks kind of new, you know?
He's been a little on and off, but
I don't know. Yeah. Well, that's the way we are, you know?
We know about that.
We're kind of like the geese, you know? We fly north and south, you know?
Yep, we get back together every once in a while,
Aw.
and it's working out. But we seem to have it figured out this time. Let's not jinx it.
Yay.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Aw.
Yeah.
Now, did you have to prepare your life for a tiny home, or when you found out about us? And
Well, I've always kind of wanted to live small.
She didn't.
Mm-mm.
I'm the clutter person. I like to keep
Okay.
stuff, but
Yeah, keep
Yeah.
stuff and hobbies. Hobbies that change every
Hobbies.
6 months.
yep.
he's got shiitake mushrooms everywhere, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
just shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I know what you're getting
Oh
at.
my gosh, awesome! So you had to prepare for the tiny home.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you just going to be a full-time living?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yep.
So
And I'll be-
what do you live in now? Is it small? Is it big? What do you live in now?
The house that I live in is small. It's only 1,000 square feet, but I already don't use a lot of it.
What?
Yeah.
Basically, we
Yep.
only stayed in one room.
Yep.
Really?
So-
Well,
She
Yeah.
boarded
the
up the
bedroom-
door so you couldn't get in, didn't she?
Well, we
that
got
and
two dogs.
two
That
dogs.
Yeah.
And I
Aw.
wanted to test it out too, so I really did. All the bedrooms became storage, and we turned the living room into a sleeping and hanging out spot, and just tried that out
Really?
for a little over a year. Yep.
That's
so you
perfect.
really know. Now
Mhm.
you know. We
Yep.
can do it.
Yep.
But now
absolutely.
we got, when we get the tiny home, we're gonna bring our 2 German Shepherds into the mix too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah. And the
Well,
other house
hers is a
set
little
up.
one. She's probably what, 75, 80 pounds.
Yeah.
A little one.
Mine's about 125 pounds.
Oh
he's
my
a big
gosh.
boy.
Yeah. So we'll get out of the house more is what we figured.
Yes.
Because right now the other house is all set up. They go in the house, out of the house, all they want. They got the dog door.
Yeah.
We don't got that for the small house, and I wouldn't want one either.
Okay. All right.
Here it comes.
Oh, and there it is. Here comes their house. Is this it, Brian? Okay.
Oh my gosh. So you have a water attachment?
Yeah, off
whole
grid.
thing,
It's
yep.
full off grid.
And an extra battery, full off-grid extra battery. Isn't that
Figure we can
cool?
go in the summertime eventually and enjoy campsites. But then every other weekend we go and see his kids, so we'll just take the whole house eventually and park
Really?
it there and not have to worry about, getting a
Perfect.
hotel or
Oh,
traveling.
you're fine. No, Brian. You're fine. Brian's like, no, no.
Beautiful. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna pull it right in here and hook you guys up.
I don't want anybody to know where I work.
Now, have you been inside this house yet?
Well,
No,
they were
this-
working on it yesterday.
Yeah, a
Okay.
little bit.
All right. All right. Well, I'm gonna let Brian do his thing too, and he's supposed to show you up. Are you gonna do anything here with the house, or? Yeah, that'd be fine. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, the system
Beautiful.
questions. And then I was wondering what kind of wood you use for is that popular? Or what kind of wood you use
Around
for the
the
trim?
trim.
Oh, you can use anything you want. It's just aesthetics. So whatever you want. It could be pine, or oak, or.
I wanted to match, so when we do stain, it kind of matches.
Oh, you mean on the inside?
Yeah.
It's pine, white
It's
pine,
pine, thank
white
you.
pine.
White
Yes,
pine.
yes, yes. Yep. And
Well, while he's going over
Yep.
that with them, we can tour it if you want to.
Yeah, that'd be
yeah,
great.
yep. Well, I was just gonna ask them because you guys can see they have a water catchment, and of course you're going to Iowa when it gets 95 below zero up there.
Holy
So-
cow!
It gets
It
cold.
gets
It gets cold.
So they know they've got to winterize this, and
Absolutely.
and it's a DIY. So they're gonna add a ton of stuff to it. Yeah.
I can't wait, and I want to be sure and follow you guys. Be sure and take videos and pictures. Send them to them all.
I'll try my best. I'm not real good at this,
You're
but I'll do
fine.
the best I can.
Because I'd love to see what you do with it.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to get the box you guys have, but I also wanted to make it more up, make it look like a chimney a little bit.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
want to, I didn't want to like do that.
Sure.
With
Sure.
the box. I figured we
Oh,
could do
that'd
that
be
for
fun.
ourselves.
Jackpot.
Even though
Well-
he said it's going to be hard.
No,
You said those angles. And
Oh,
stuff
we
are
got to
gonna
give
be
you
a
some
pain.
panels.
Yeah, and
Oh,
let's.
that's for the
Well, I'll have to throw them in there.
Okay.
Let me go tell.
Brian's got it.
We'll just get some extra panels. Probably about 6 of them. Do you want to build the box out of them too, or no?
Well, if
About 10 of them. Bring them. Yeah.
Hey, be
I
like.
have nothing to cut metal. You only have stuff to cut wood.
Be like me. Take
Hey,
whatever you can get.
you use a skill
Say,
saw?
whatever
Yep.
you got.
Cut right through it like a skill saw.
Oh,
Just make
well,
sure
there
you got
you
your
go.
glasses on. The shards will fly, but man, that's all we do. We just cut and go.
Okay.
And don't turn the blade backwards or anything.
All right.
Just fire it up really fast and then hit it. You know?
Okay.
Yep,
Ooh,
all
that's
the time.
exciting.
Yeah.
Wear a mask too with that foam and everything.
Yeah,
Okay?
yep.
Just be
Now, you
safe.
didn't squat too bad. Look.
No, not bad at all.
When we got the truck, they said it was made for towing, so I was hoping
Awesome.
they weren't lying to me.
Yeah.
Now, what size truck you got?
1,500.
1,500 Ford. Awesome. No, is there a special towing package or anything on
It
it?
came with one.
Came with one.
I couldn't tell you
Okay.
what the hell it is. I just got excited when they brought it up and said, your credit matches this truck. I said, I can get that?
I want it.
I
Oh, man. I want it.
I said, all
I
right.
love it.
It's the 5.0. So
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Well, now the tongue weight should be right around 1,100 pounds
Okay.
on that right there. Yep. Yep. But because they got 2 batteries, it's off grid. So
The
now,
lights are on right now.
yeah, solar's
That's
on.
awesome.
So Brian will run you through everything.
All right.
And we'll let him do that. And you want to just walk through it?
Yeah, let's walk through it real
Okay,
quick.
Brian, you go ahead and do with them, and we're gonna continue on with the video.
Brian, deal with them.
Come on, Brian.
They've been a problem.
Hey, you want to film them going through it?
I don't know. Well, I mean, whatever you think.
Something might be wrong,
Might-
Amanda.
They might.
There might be a problem. We
Well,
don't want
they
to show
might talk about
anybody
things
our
they don't want
the
to.
problem.
I think it'll be fine.
We'll see
Here,
go.
take that with you.
Why am I going to go in there by myself?
Oh, come on, Amanda.
I'll just hang loose right here.
We thought we would just film this process. How's that?
Sure. Oh man,
Hang
that's
on to that.
embarrassing.
There
We
you
were
go, Brian.
not
Brian said,
embarrassed.
I want to know, let everybody know that I work here.
Yeah. Now they know I work here.
Count
They
it
know
up,
where to
baby.
find me.
What does Brian do?
Brian, what do you do?
We don't even know.
What do you do? Do we pay you? Surely not.
There's money that shows up in my bank account. So as long as they don't kick me out, I'm just gonna keep showing up. I don't know. I get a lot of different things, but the majority of it is quality control and also really organizing the floor, the builds when they get built, how we can accomplish all the things we need to accomplish in the time frames that we need to.
I call him the Incred-I-Box coordinator.
Yeah. Despite all of our own challenges that we face as a company, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just navigate.
Point your finger at me.
So kind of what I do when I first walk in here is we show you the house a little bit. I did have the guys already cut on their solar. So what I'll show you here is a couple things. This is your AC switch, right? You
For when
don't
we get
have
one.
one. When
Yep.
you get one, it's already pre-wired for
Beautiful.
you. So it's got its own line. Here, there's your main, obviously. You don't have to worry. You have your tankless water heater over here
Yep.
to go with that.
I'm worried about 20 minutes having that going before we use it and utilize it.
Correct. You want water to already be in the system before you cut it on. And so also you're going to come with, which every system will, if you get tankless, it's going to be empty. Some people didn't know that. We don't give out full tanks. We give out empty tanks. You also get the regulator in your hose with that. So so everything's going to be outside. I'll show you the attachments when we go there. Your gas line is run straight up through here. Also your main wire harness that comes to the back of your panel box. So there's no wiring in your walls minus right there coming up to that outlet.
Okay.
And then right in here.
Perfect.
Everything's in the floor.
Yep. And then you were saying yesterday there should be room in there for when we do an AC.
Correct.
There's a chase here and here. We got
Correct.
all the wires that come up to there.
Yep.
But you can actually come up through here, come up, and then all the mini splits usually feed on the left side. So you can come up here and just put all your coolant lines and go right straight through the floor and put your, well, either front or back. Probably in the back, like exactly.
Yep. Yep, but
Yeah.
hidden.
Hidden. Oh yes, you can get it right here. Yep.
So when we come through here, you're also going to have your plug for your refrigerator or for your thing. Also, if you want to plug into the back of your box, there's a plug right here. You can plug directly into it. This is your battery. What do we call it? The gauge. But here's the thing: it's not for lithium. They don't really make a good lithium gauge. So this is most accurate at nighttime.
Okay.
That's when this is going to be most accurate. Up here, you're going to see on the right side 4 green dots. That shows you how much battery power you have on each. On the left side, you see the blue flicker up and down. That's your main power switch. You can do a soft reset by clicking that off, clicking them back on. If you need to do a hard reset, there's a little tiny button that you can push with a pin. It says reset. It's right over by the other power breaker. Just push that in. The battery will, you hold it down until the battery starts blinking again. It'll give it a good full reset.
And you can reference this video. I'm going to post it today, so you'll go back and pause.
Anything I forget, which will happen.
I wish you, look, if I would have done my homework, you know, and if I'd have known. Also here, this is going to be for your pump switch for your water catchment system, which is going to be right out here, right? So we cut this on when we want the pump to come on. We don't want to run it all the time. So use it only when you need it, right? So it's all a 12 volt, very low power that it draws, but it still draws some power. This is kind of important here. All right, so for this to operate correctly, you got 3 different boxes going on. This right here needs to be up. There's a switch on the bottom of your inverter on the back right. That's off. You push it towards you, cuts it back on. Takes a second to boot back up. You won't need to mess with this one. This is just your breaker for it. So now that that's back on, so let's say you had an emergency, can't use solar, your batteries are dead, but you are able to use utility. So what you can do is take your male and your female connectors here. You can bypass your solar, go right into utility for emergency.
Perfect.
Your inverter's already set up. If your batteries deplete to a certain level, you're automatically going to click off to utility, and then while it's still running utility, your batteries are going to charge. So even if you bypass this, your batteries are going to charge. No matter what, as long as your inverter is on and these are on, you're going to charge.
Okay.
So just be mindful of the amount you're using. So just a great suggestion is always to write down, right? You write down like what you're using, how long your batteries last, so then you can start timing out what you need in case you don't want to overload,
Gotcha.
drain your batteries
Figure
out.
out a routine and what works.
Figure out your routines. Inside here, you've got your pump and your filter for your water catchment system. Right here is a valve. If this valve is sitting perpendicular to the line, then it's closed. If you click it
Up and down.
parallel with the line, then your line is open. So you open it from here, and then it'll come through here, obviously, and go into your system.
Perfect.
Close that off, shower. Here goes your screens. I recommend them putting them in the back of the truck or somewhere they're not going to get damaged
Okay.
when you're driving. Same thing with the propane tank.
Okay.
Let's see here. Under here, you will have your 25-foot, 30 amp cord for your shore power.
Okay.
You also have your smoke detector or your fire extinguisher, smoke detector over here with your carbon monoxide detector as well, poisonous gas detector. In here are stickers from your ANSI, A-N-S-I certification, so it's certified safety-wise. You get the sticker on the outside of the door. These are going to be 2 sets of keys for the home. I recommend when you drive, lock the windows and you lock the door. You don't want one to just accidentally blow open, you're blowing air all down the highway, you know? I'm hot and I'm sweating, and I feel like I'm on camera right now. So,
And probably every time that you go to the gas station, you're gonna, people be like, oh, can I look? Oh, what do you got?
Yes.
Right? Be prepared.
Okay.
yes, they are, because they're going to want to know what that is that you're pulling behind
Well,
you.
might want to send me with a few cards then, so I can
Yeah,
help
and we
you
got
all
the
out.
magnets.
Yep,
Probably
we got
got
the magnets.
on it.
Well, I'm
We
saving the
sure do.
magnet. That's fine.
Obviously, your butcher block countertop right here. That's always cool. That I really enjoy.
Extra cover space on
This
it.
is kind of, this is new, right? So what, and I believe why we did this, we took out the boxes because we wanted a little bit more space for those queen size beds, right? Just a little bit more. So what we did, because some people don't know what the change is, I've had people asking about it, but
Right.
we literally just took the box, so we're saving 6 inches on the sides.
Right.
You get 6 more inches, pretty much. Well, 5 inches, just to put the outlets in here.
Okay.
So,
So-
we grew up in the foam. Instead of building this box across
Yep.
the bottom that holds the utility box, we just put it inside the wall itself.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, but it looks cleaner, sleeker. It's easier if you guys ever want to put an Incred-I-Box on here. You want to add another home
Do
to
an
it.
add a box.
All you do is pop that window out, cut it down like we were talking earlier, pull the other one next to it, and you don't have any electrical in your way.
Yep.
There'll never be any electrical problems
great.
cutting into another home.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to do that, but I'm hoping when my son gets older, he'll want this, and then I can get the new panel.
Everybody's
She's
so
got a
excited
plan.
about
Yeah.
those new panels.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
beautiful.
Well, we think that the Incred-I-Box maybe will really be a something of the future for everybody. Because once these sell, I like having another room. Then you just add another, so but that's what we're prepping all of our homes for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I seen that. You got it all set up over there.
Oh, I know it.
I know. Did
Was
you
that
walk through it?
I have not.
You need to before
No?
you go.
All right, I will.
So, do you guys have any questions inside? If not, I'll show you the connections for the outside so we know everything that goes on outside the
Go ahead
house.
and pop on out.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
for me.
You hold on to these keys.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Oh, how exciting.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess we'll start over here first. So this is obviously your tank. This will be your drain line.
Okay.
I can't tell you what to do. I suggest that if you're gonna drive, you don't want water going in there, right? So you can either leave this open so if water comes in from the system, automatically drains out, or a simple way to do it as well is just take this piece off right here,
Yeah, you might as well hand that to me.
and then this comes down. Just make sure you put it back in that order.
Okay.
There's also a ball up in here. Don't worry about that. It's not going to fly off or anything. But now the water will just drown straight out.
That way I don't got to
That's
worry about
perfect.
it.
Don't worry about it.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right. So that's also where you can connect to port water into your tank, right? So this is 1/2-inch PEX. So you're going to want to get a 1/2-inch shark bite, whatever your connector will be for your shoreline. Same thing here, right? This is your freshwater connection. Same thing. Your valve this way, closed, open. Here goes where our propane line is for our gas.
Okay.
So you have the hose and the tank and everything. Everything's going to be connected right through here, just like you would a grill. So easy peasy. If you need to add more lines, this is very easy to just tap off. You can add another T to it, whatever you need to do.
Would you get that stuff? You get it at Lowe's?
You can get it at Lowe's.
Listen, we get
Hardware
everything
stores.
At
We
Lowe's.
get everything
Promote
at Lowe's.
Lowe's.
Yeah, we get everything at Lowe's. We definitely get everything.
He even
at
wears
Lowe's.
the blue like Lowe's.
Hey.
Come on.
We need to
Yeah.
get a Lowe's over in Iowa, though, close to us, because we're Menards.
There you go. We need a Lowe's.
Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
That's
Menards?
right.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
So you have the your outside GFI right here.
Okay.
So if any of your breakers in there trip, I think on this wall too, you can always just reset that GFI. A lot of times that'll just help out. Just through this, you're gonna have your sewer connection, but because you guys are off grid, we went and put you a black tank or a gray tank underneath. So here's your gray tank, right?
Perfect.
So, or your waste tank. This is how you're gonna store it or dispose of it. That comes off, this slides,
Slide valve. Yeah.
and
And that's like an RV, right?
correct.
That'd
Correct.
be new for me.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we're not going to get that nasty because we got
The compost toilet.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct. So it'll just be for all your gray water and everything
Yes.
like that. And
Yeah,
so
I didn't want to deal with poo water, so.
right. When the compost, it's I've never used one. Have you used one yet? Have you guys used one yet?
Not yet, but I've watched enough videos.
Yeah.
I should be able to figure it out.
Yeah. No, that's actually I think it's really cool. Yeah. So
Do you have any questions?
yes.
Currently, no.
currently.
Oh, we'll see in a couple weeks. I'll call.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
exactly.
Or email.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're available for any kind
Yep.
of questions and help
Yep.
you get through stuff.
Takes a minute. Y'all always
Oh,
get
yeah.
back to me.
I had questions on solar when I was out west, so yeah, just call us.
Okay, we'll do.
Yeah.
Yep.
8x20 full off grid, and this is Brian. Of course, they gave the tutorial and showed around, and he's in charge of him and Lucas and James. It helps out too, but they are the factory, the assembly line of the Incred-I-Boxes.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
and it's a
And
big deal.
You guys, they brought watermelon
Watermelon.
stuff yesterday for all the guys.
Popsicles.
Popsicles,
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you guys. so
Brought it
much.
again
Yep, we
today.
got more. We got to get rid of the other two. It's not going to make it with us
two
to Iowa.
watermelon.
It's
Really, I
staying
got
here.
2 arms. I can
There
tell
you go.
I
And,
love watermelon.
and they came to Nashville this past weekend.
I had
So-
to make sure to meet you guys.
Yeah, so we
Oh,
they
that's
were
right.
they were with us over the weekend.
Just for a
I
hot
remember
second.
seeing you there.
Yeah.
Good God.
Y'all see a lot of faces. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Well,
Man.
thank you guys so much. Be sure to. Have you all ever pulled a tiny home before?
Nope.
First
Nope.
time.
First time.
First time
Absolutely.
tiny home. So be sure to let us know. Keep us updated because everybody's going to want to know how it goes. How long will it take you to get there?
15, 16 hours.
Yeah, that's if we're not stopping at gas stations. Yeah.
2 days.
No,
Yeah.
we got to make it in a day.
Oh, you do?
Yep, we gotta
Tomorrow morning
work.
at 6.
Oh, God.
We
We
were-
Oh,
in
God.
morning.
we
We
got
were.
to get them on the road.
We got to
Yeah.
get on the road.
Hey,
All right.
why did you guys go off grid? Just your solar?
Oh, well,
Why?
get
there
the
no
microphone
electricity
closer.
available?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're
I
fine.
forgot
You're
too.
fine. I just thought.
Was there? I asked him how come they went off grid solar. Was there no utilities where the house is going?
Oh no, there's
No, there's
utilities.
utilities. We just
Okay.
don't
We
want
have that option, but he has kids over in Charles City. That's about an hour drive all the time.
Okay.
And there was a time when gas was cheaper and money wasn't as tight that we were just making the trip. It was no big deal. Now we don't have to. We can go there, stay there for the weekend, and then come back.
Gotcha.
And wherever, if we want to travel, we can just take it and not have to worry about
Plug
no
it and
utility
go.
plug-in.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
Well,
right.
And
good.
if I have to
Yep.
plug it in,
Easy.
I plug it in the
It
back of
is
the truck.
such a convenience.
Perfect.
Good
Yeah.
deal. Thank you, man. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for trusting us and
Yeah.
Thank you.
yeah,
I appreciate
believing in
it.
us. Yeah.
So wonderful to see friendly faces at an event when we go away too. So there was other people there as well. It was a nice Saturday,
It was
wasn't
beautiful.
it?
It was
Yes.
hot, not in there though.
It was. It was not hot in there.
It was
was
cool
it?
in there.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Good deal. Well, thank you all so much. And Randy, get those watermelons.
Yes. Let's go.
Oh,
I'm ready. Gosh.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Like, share.
What are you backing up for, Amanda?
Go to Iowa.
Go to Iowa.
Long drive.
Look at
Well,
that
I'll go
truck,
there
man.
you
It's brand new.
Beautiful.
I want one.
I want one. Well, you're gonna get 2 watermelon instead. So.
Oh man. Thank you, buddy.
welcome.
Look at you
got a
guys.
Maybe a little much. You might want.
I know. Look here.
You got it. There you go.
Nice jugs.
Melons. Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Bye. Be safe.
Yes, we'll do.